Hi guys, this is Samir Vijayan. Firstly, my heartfelt greetings to the 14th Kolkata Shorts International Film Festival 2025 guys. Kudos to you and a long hand to you. Talking about Shoelace, my short film, and the producer of it, Mrs. Smita Khode. I would say that the germ of this film, Shoelace, was had occupied her mind since a long time. I would say rather since the last few years, and the journey of a 8-10-year-old kid Chino, the protagonist of Shoelace, and the trauma that he was going through, being a very impressionable mind, was inside her. She was feeling the entire trouble, the entire pain of his for a number of years. I guess the entire journey that she had, the entire psychological journey that she spent with Chino inside her head regarding this entire thing, wherein Chino was staying in a family where his parents were in a very dreadful kind of a relationship, a very acrimonious kind of a relationship, formed the core and the body of the entire story. On top of that, she also gave a lot of thought to things like gambling and betting, which I would say are the modern vices of today's living, or I would say of today's life, and how these kind of things, that is gambling or even alcohol addiction, kind of affects of our lives. The entire thing stayed with her for a number of years, and then after giving it a very strong, solid thought, one fine day she called up the core team and she narrated what was her canvas of the story. And trust me, it was really wonderful. It was very instinctive on our part, and there was this massive yes that came from our hearts that yes, this is a wonderful story and this needs to be told. Therein we started the entire process. We had a number of brainstorming sessions regarding the script, that is the screenplay and the dialogues and how the entire thing would be portrayed. And then after a long journey, that is of brainstorming sessions and all, we ultimately came with the script. We ultimately jotted it down, and then when we narrated it, we came to a point wherein we felt that this is the way, yeah, this is the style that we need to stick with, and this is the way that the story would make the maximum impact. After that, we assembled a very efficient, a very wonderful technical team who were good enough. I would say, in fact, they were wonderful regarding the subject and considering the subject and the entire flow of the story, and who did wonderful justice to the entire thing. Then came the part of casting, and wherein we made sure that actors who had those kind of sensibilities, who had who would understand those kind of intense emotions, were cast in those particular characters. And fortunately, we were good enough. I would say, we were fortunate enough to find those kind of actors who just not did justice to that particular character, but also even they were stirred from inside on a very personal level. Even they were stirred after experiencing the entire canvas of the story. I guess that was a very touchy and a wonderful part regarding the entire film. And then came the execution part, wherein on the production level, in spite of seeking permissions and obtaining permissions, we had to face a lot of problems regarding a couple of locations. But I would say kudos to our producer, Mrs. Smita Khode, where she absolutely stood like a rock of Gibraltar over there and just made sure that the entire project went through and there were absolutely no hassles. So I would say, seriously, I mean, like, she deserves some kudos and some applause regarding the same thing. After this wonderful and at the same time hectic process of making it, the entire film went to the post-production stage, wherein the post-production guys, our editor and the rest of the guys did a wonderful post-packaging thing with the film. And after a few days, after a lot of, again, I would say, brainstorming sessions, the film was ready, and we went through the rushes, and then ultimately we had a nice little screening regarding the film. And ultimately, trust me, when we saw the film on screen for the first time, there was nothing that the entire team could complain about, or not even a single person could complain about. And I guess frame by frame, the film was exactly the same we had envisioned. There was nothing that was jotted down on the paper and wasn't translated on the screen. I guess that was the most wonderful part of it. You can ask any filmmaker in this world, and he'll tell you that if he has imagined a particular thing, a particular film or a particular subject in a wonderful way, and the entire part is portrayed on the screen exactly the same way or even close to it, then he'd be the happiest soul on the planet. I guess with the entire team was one happy soul that particular day. And then came I would say, the icing on the cake, wherein we started sending our film to different festivals, to different national festivals, to different international festivals, and slowly accolades started pouring in, and I guess with every award and with every accolade, there was this sense of satisfaction and sense of happiness that we had been very successful in narrating a story. The story of a kid who has a very impressionable mind, and who is undergoing a very painful journey, a journey which he can't kind of share with anyone, but at the same time he can't bear it by himself as well. So I guess this is the kind of journey that a lot of today's kids are going through, with the kind of dreadful relationship that we are seeing around. And I guess that this is like one very important thing why this story was, there was this need that this story be told to a lot of people out there. And I guess the accolades are nothing but just I would say a proof that somewhere down the line we were very successful in touching the hearts of people, in touching the hearts of all the concerned people, all the concerned audiences who were out there. And that is why we could lay our hands on all those awards. I don't see these awards as just an award, but somewhere I would say they reciprocated with what we feel. All those people reciprocated with what we felt, and I guess that was the biggest achievement of this particular film. Coming back to the entire team, I would say I was very fortunate to play a nice little pivotal part in this film, and a heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Smita, Khode, the producer and the writer of the film, and at the same time to our director, Mr. Sachin Gaikwad. I'm utterly grateful to the entire team, the technical team and the post-production team, and every little person who has been associated with this particular film, and it has been a wonderful journey. And I'm really feeling very good and very happy to share this particular journey, to share this film's journey with you. And just feels wonderful that such a wonderful film is associated with such a wonderful festival of yours, that is the 14th Kolkata Shorts International Film Festival 2025. So kudos to you guys as well. That's the way to go. Keep going. The sky is yours. Thank you so much.